This talk is designed to be a user manual for the human machine. It moves beyond the mystery of the enigma and into the cold, clean mechanics of functional identity. It is for the mind that has stopped looking for a soul and has started looking at the operating system. The first thing you must realize: your identity is instrumental, not ontological. It is a tool, not a truth, because your nervous system must filter a chaotic sea of data into a manageable stream. It constructs a self to act as a filing system. The I is not a fixed essence. It is a pattern of interpretations anchored by the geography of your skin. It is a user profile generated by the system to give the data a place to land. From inside this profile, agency feels like an autonomous force. You feel like the captain of the ship, but in this model, agency is apparent, not absolute. Since the self is merely a node in a vast interconnected network of biological and environmental processes, actions do not start with you. They flow through the system's dynamics. The self is not the commander of the action. It is the interpretive center that claims credit after the action has already begun to unfold. If the self is a loop, is there any freedom? We often think of freedom as an escape from the prison of the mind. But from inside the system, complete transcendence is mathematically impossible. However, freedom can be reframed. It is not the power to leave the loop. It is the capacity for fluidity within the loop. It is the ability to engage with these processes without reifying them, without mistaking the constructed profile for an eternal soul. It is the shift from being the prisoner of the pattern to being the space in which the pattern unfolds. Here is the most subtle trap: the witness. We like to believe there is a pure observer standing outside the machinery, but this model suggests that even the witness is just another pattern generated by the system. The self-doubt, the deep recursive questioning, the silent observer, all are manifestations of the same process. The separation you perceive between me and the world is functional. It is a necessary boundary for the organism to survive, but it is not a fundamental fact of the universe. You are a system observing its own simulation. The walls of yourself are not stone, they are software. You are not asked to delete the profile. The system needs it to function. You are simply asked to remember. The user is a feature of the interface, and the interface is not the absolute. The loop is closed, the profile is active, and the data is flowing. You're already underground. You just haven't noticed yet, but you will. Welcome to Insights from Underground.